I told you all season this was the third best team in the Eastern Conference when they're healthy. They are fully healthy. Wall and Beal are terrific. Nene is the key. He's a nightmare matchup for most guys. As I said, when he's healthy, they're going to sweep the Bulls. This series is a wrap. Whoever they play the next series, whether it's Indiana or Atlanta, they're going to have their hands full. Because this team, they're deep. They got veteran leadership. They went out and got Andre, what's his name, from Denver. Andre Miller. They went out and got him for leadership. Trevor Ariza's been deep in the playoffs. Their two best players are 19 and 20. They're the key. They're the two best players. Wall is growing up before our eyes. Bill can flat out just shoot with anybody. But the guys coming off the bench, that team right there, this is going to be a sweep.
The impressive thing about these two wins, down double digits in the third quarter of Game 1, down 10 in the fourth quarter of Game 2, and they don't blink.
It's impressive, and at the same point, it's impressive to see their poise. They'll be able to kind of stay in it with sticking to it. But in the same regard, it shows what Chicago's really missing, because they're going to go through lulls of every game where they just can't score. And, you know, scoring is an art. And guys understand, and Shaq always kind of breaks down how guys should score and how they can get 25 points. But always in that equation is getting to the free throw line, because I don't think that Chicago has enough guys that can beat you off the dribble, draw fouls, and get to the free throw line and shoot enough free throws to stay in the game when they have those droughts. Because every team has droughts where they don't make shots, but the team that has a guy who can get to the line is the team that can continue to win.
I like the fact that these two games they won in different ways. For example, Ariza, Nene, and Gortat in Game 1 combined for 57 points to 28 rebounds. Game 2, they had 32 points and 19 rebounds. But the two superstars tonight were John Wall, he's playing like a true point guard, and Bradley Beal, he has arrived. He played like a bona fide veteran tonight.
You know, to pick it back on one of the things Kenny said, Ernie, there's not one player. First of all, everybody in the NBA can play, but when you look at Chicago on offense, there's not one guy on that team who say, hey, here's the ball. Get me a good shot or a basket. They did that to Nene in Game 1 and a couple times tonight when they were making their run. Wall can get his shot anytime he wants to. Obviously, Bill can do that. At some point in the game, yeah, we all go through struggles. But if you look at the shots Chicago was getting in the last 5 minutes and overtime, they were contested shots. They had the big lead, or a good-sized lead. But every time they need a basket, I don't even think they got a good shot. They got a contested shot. And like I say, all contested shots, some contested shots are easy shots.